Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. We continue with our courses on MemoQ operation. This one is called MemoQ Intermediate Skills course. It comes after the first one, which is the Basic Operator course. The Basic Operator course works through 4 lessons on the very basic skills, which if you use, you will be able to use MemoQ, at least for basic tasks. Now we'll have some more advanced skills that you will need on MemoQ, but they are just on the intermediate levels. Still, there are some other options to be on the advanced levels that we will talk about them later on. The first course was on the basic level and it was in 4 lessons. So instead of starting this one with the new numbers, I will continue with those numbers. So it's going to be lesson number 5. Lesson number 1 in this course will be in fact called number 5, just to follow up with the other courses in order not to cause any confusion. So do not be confused and misled to think that there are other lessons inside this intermediate skills 1, 2, 3 and 4. No, the 1, 2, 3 and 4 are already at the basic operation levels. I would like first of all to make an acknowledgement and disclaimer. In order for these courses to be arranged for, I have used the material of the articles published in the Forced Migration Review. It is a magazine that publishes articles about the best practices in terms of forced refugees, displacement, refugee issues, and so on. It is published by Oxford University Refugee Studies Center, and I thank them very much for allowing me to use their articles as a material to be incorporated in MemoQ. At any time, you can go there to the website. It is www.fmreview.org. If you go there, you will go to this page, this Forced Migration Review, and it offers the articles in 4 languages: English, Spanish, French, and Arabic. So if your language pair is a combination of any of those 4, I think you can use them, those articles, in training on MemoQ for a while. And this is the other website. This is the website of the Oxford University Refugee Studies Center. All material and all articles belong to that website. So what is lesson 5 is about? First of all, as a reminder, this series of lessons depends on the lessons already taken in the basic course, which is from 1 to 4. For that reason, we begin with 5. The goal of this lesson, lesson 5, is to create a backup project. The backup project consists of the files, memory or memories, a term base or term bases depending on what you are using in MemoQ. What's the purpose of having a backup project? Obviously, there are several purposes. One of them is just to keep a backup so that if something happens to your computer, you already have a resource to get all your files back. We also have another purpose. In many cases, you need to move all your computer from all programs from one computer to another, or maybe you want to send it to a friend of yours. One of the ways of doing that is to use the backup function. In order for you to do all of these things, First of all, you have to get MemoQ 2015. This is the latest edition so far. And you have to download the MemoQ Intermediate Skills folder. You can download the MemoQ 2015 from the official website of www.memoq.com or www.killigray.com. As far as the MemoQ Intermediate Skills folder are concerned, they belong to me only, and you can find them in the link that is associated with this lesson. It is on the Arab Professional Translators library, and I would like to ask you now to download this folder before you start to do anything, because everything is going to be working on this folder and those files. So I assume that you have now downloaded the folder. After you have downloaded the folder, please, these are the steps. Step number 1, we want to create a memory. In order for us to have a full project to back up, first of all, we must have a project. And I would like you, first of all, to have this project, to create this project. Obviously, if you have already a project with a memory and term base, you can easily do a backup. But for the purpose of this lesson, I would like just also to refresh your understanding of how to create a memory and a term base and then link them to a project. So what we are doing now is to create a project, full project with a memory and term base. After we finish, we will proceed to the backup function. So the first thing we will do is to open MemoQ. Please open the MemoQ. Click the resources icon. Under the translation memories, we would like to create a memory with the following properties. Give it a name, and this name would be exactly as you can see here in this presentation. Forced migration between two brackets, English UK into Arabic, and the language direction would be English between two brackets, United Kingdom into Arabic. So this is the first step. Let's work on it now. Here, this is the workstation of the project. So we go to this one. To resources. We press the resource console icon. And now we will have the memory station here. This is the memory. And this is the term basis. We work first of all with the transition memory. I would like to ask you now to create a new. This one, please. As I said, I wanted forced migration. Please rename it as follows. Forced migration. English, United Kingdom into Arabic. Select the language. The language is going to be English, United Kingdom, and the Arabic would be just Arabic without any local. English, United Kingdom, now Arabic. Now, please click OK. We have now a forced migration memory. It's ready for us now for use. Now the next steps to go to the term base. We have created the memory. We move to the step number 2. In step number 2, I would like you to create a term base, and this time it's going to be forced migration between two brackets, English and Arabic. The language pair is going to be English, United Kingdom, and Arabic. Let's do it. Term base, please, and create a new. the name, change it into forced migration. English and Arabic. Now we choose here in the languages, Arabic. Scroll down, English United Kingdom, and OK. So we are just still halfway. Now we have our memory. This is the memory, and we have now our term base. What I would like to do now is to close it. We close. Let's see next step. Step number 3, we will create the project. When we create the project, I want you to create it with the assumption that you have 3 files and you want to translate 3 files into that project. The files are FMR1, FMR2, FMR3. Let's assume that you have received from your client 3 files and all of them have the same properties, English into Arabic. They have the same memory, the same term base. For that reason, we use a project. Now, what I would like you to do now is to create a project, and when prompted, you would like to name it as Forced Migration English UK into Arabic. This is the name of the project. And then I would like you to import the 3 files, FMR1, FMR2, FMR3. Remember, those files are inside the folder called Intermediate Skills, and they are linked also with this video. You can download it from our website in the library, Arab Professional Translator Society library. You have the links, all of them, with this video. Let's go now. Now, in order to create a project, I would like you to click anywhere in this workstation and right-click a new project. Let us give it the name. Do not forget. I would like you to make it forced migration between 2 brackets, English UK into Arabic. Go now to the source language and target language, change them if necessary. They should read as English United Kingdom, English United Kingdom. If you do not find it here, it should be there up there. And Arabic, in my case, it's just Arabic. I do not change it. If it is not Arabic, just change it. If it's Arabic, Algeria, for example, just make it Arabic. After we finish with this, go to next, please. And here the MemoQ is asking you to link the project with a trend with the files that you want to use with. Click import, please. And by the way, import with options has another story that we will tell you about it later on. Import. Please go to the MemoQ Intermediate Skills, this folder that you can get from the Arab Professional Society library. Now I would like you to choose FMR1 and just select this one, then press Shift, the Shift key, and then click FMR2, FMR3. In this way you are choosing 3 files, and now open. You're now importing the 3 files, and all of them are taken from the Forced Migration Review articles that I said. Next, choose please the Forced Migration Memory. Next, what about the term base? As we said, it's forced migration. And then please click finish. Now you're ready and you have 3 files for translation. You have 3 files for translation. You can do anything you want. We will not open the files yet. Still, they already have the content that you may view at your ease. But I would like now to ask you to close the project home by clicking this X. We're back to the workstation. What do we have here in the workstation? We have the previous project in the basic operator course, and now we have this one, which is new forced migration course, forced migration files. Now having finished with this, with the creation of a project, we will assume that we have worked on it, we have translated everything, and for one reason or another we want to transfer it to another computer. What we do now is just to back up this project with the whole files. Let's work on that. First of all, we have the project. We want to go to the project workstation, and there are 2 ways to back up. Either right click and choose backup, or click the backup icon on the toolbar. Let's see. This is a workstation. First of all, you highlight or select this project, forced migration. Please highlight it or select it. Now the first option is go to the toolbar, and there is this backup. Please click it. Now the backup icon will prompt me into this window, and I have to browse the location of the file. So please browse. For my purposes, I want to go to the same folder that we're working with, which is MemoQ Intermediate Skills. Please go there and go to the folder called Playground. I named it Playground because we want to erase everything there at a given step, so we do not want to mix it with our files that will stay with us all the time. And regardless of the name that you have here, it doesn't matter. Please save. After save, just press OK and wait. Now we're done. Let's see the folder on our computer. Playground, yes, this one, and it has a specific MemoQ backup package. It has specific extension, so it's there. Now we have created our backup file, and that's all for this lesson. Next lesson we will restore the file, and it will not take a long time. So thank you very much. We will meet you with lesson 6 when we restore the file from a backup. Thank you and see you later.